that everybody's running. Everybody's running for their dreams, but they're slowing me down. They're taking our time. They're taking our time. They're gonna use you up in time. So now you've got to dream loud, dream loud. Who do you want to be? Dream loud, dream loud. Who do you want to talk to when you're alone? You're alone. Who do you want to be when you leave this world? Bad days turns into good.
Trust me, gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay, gay it's gonna be. Trust me.
And it's Monday, everybody. We're back. Let's say hi to a couple of people. Of course, I'm in the chat. We've got Candace, aka also known as Mark Barker. We have the amazing Mandy McGee. We have Violet and Janet for Another Planet. Good afternoon, Liz. Chat from Alberta. We have Diane Johnson. Good afternoon, Liz in chat. Kim Collins. Good to see you. A lot of people have been messaging me and asking me, how I'm doing. And to be completely honest, it started off with a little bit of a nightmare, guys. Like today, I was panicking because I called the pharmacy because I was out of the blood thinner medication. I took the last bit this morning. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't have to take it again until tonight. So we just have to get it filled tonight. So I called the pharmacy that we had ordered it from. And lo and behold, for a 30-day supply, it was $200. So that was not going to work for me. And they did not have it. So they didn't have any idea of when they were going to get it. They were hoping within the next day or two. But who knows how long a day or two, what the damage would do to my body within a day or two. And so they were amazing in the pharmacy. They called every other pharmacy to see if anybody had the medication. Once they called the other pharmacies, then turn around, and I had to drive to one that was almost 20 miles away. Don't care. I didn't even care. I literally got in the car and I was like, you know what? Let's just do that. And so drove to the other pharmacy. The pharmacist was super nice. He's like, just so you know, we're giving you a 90-day supply for the $200 instead of a 30-day supply for $200. So that was some amazing news we got today, because now I have a 90-day supply. I'm not worried about running out. Still haven't heard from disability. Still haven't heard, along those lines. But it was at least a 90-day supply. So today was some fantastic news. So I want to thank everyone that helped and contributed. I also have a phone call later with a tentative attorney that is going to be helping me with the legal ramifications of elderly abuse. So we might be doing some legal routes in regards to that, because I'm running out of options as to which path I can take and what things that I can do. Because as much as I'm his daughter, I grew up inside that cult. I grew up thinking all of their wonky ideas were real. I grew up believing that we can only, the best people in the world were Scientologists. And let's be real, everyone in the chat, everyone that's going to watch it later, you guys are what's making, this great. Because you guys are here to let us know, hey, that's not real. That's not real. Hey, you don't have to live like this. Families should not live like that. Yes, Kimberly, it was amazing news. Thank you so very much for being here. But yes, a 90-day supply instead of the 30-day supply. So that's amazing. Encarnasol, yay, glad the pharmacist was so helpful. Yes, the pharmacist was absolutely adorable and just amazing. And I was rocking my hat, which I, again, just took off because one of the amazing people that came to the Lara FM show had bought me this hat. And so I've been rocking this hat and just enjoying the moment. So let me go get the hat. I'm sorry to disappear. If you have questions, throw them in the chat. We're going to go through everything that we can. Okay. See, it was a long trip, guys. And yes, I do fold my bill because it works better when you have glasses. Okay, yeah, that happened to me before. The brain med that you rely on that gives you horrible side effects. Without it, yeah, $300. Yeah. Yeah. Nico, so good to see you. Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Kenneth, so nice to see you. Yes, we're finally doing the legal route. So we're probably going to be doing a fundraiser for legalities. Room raid from Wendy City. Well, thank you so much, Wendy. I know that DOA is out there with you. And let me tell you, DOA, the Cartman outfit, I was dying. I was literally laughing so hard. I wish I had been in Chicago just to see the, the Kenny outfit. Like, I watched a little bit of South Park. I did get into trouble for watching it, had to report to ethics. But because it was such a funny TV show, I was like, all right, I'll deal with the ethics. I'll write up my overts and withholds. It's fine. It's so funny. It's got me giggling. And then, Kenny's being up. I can't really say it, but Cartman was my favorite. I'm just saying. So next time, a disability lawyer only charges 20% of your first SDI check. That is absolutely true. The hard part is you have to put down a percentage up front for a lot of people. And that's just to hold the attorney as the retainer. Fuzzy pink handcuffs. It has been a minute, and I love the fuzzy pink handcuffs in the picture. Pirate Llama. Do you support DOA protesting Kamala Harris? I don't know the whole situation on that, so I can't comment on it. But I mean, for me personally, I'm looking forward to the debates that are coming up. For me personally, I need to see real change, and not that For me personally, I grew up in a cult. I can't join another cult, but I want to be able to make informed decisions based upon what I like as a person. That's the best thing I can say. Room raid, Windy City. Right? DOA in the Kenny costume. You can't even miss it. You can't even miss it. It was just so cute. I just want to be like, Mom, Kenny's being a crazy love is love. How are you? If I had your phone number, lady, I would totally have. You know what? We're going to do this. Crazy love is love. You still in the chat? You want to hop on with me and have a conversation? You don't have to put makeup on. I didn't. I specifically didn't put makeup on just in case you showed up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't put makeup on ever, but that's just me. I like to be au natural. But let's see. All right, so we're going to do this. Okay. Well done. All right. Crazy love is love. Let's do this. Okay. I don't have a lot of time. Roberta, I'm not fighting with anybody at all. I'm supporting every single person. Oh, I ordered DOA a Cartman costume. He keeps talking like Cartman, so I figured it would work. Yes. Oh, beautiful. And then he can be like, nah. Can someone dress as his mom? I'm just saying. That would be amazing if someone can dress up as, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
How you doing, sunshine?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. We finally get to have a face-to-face, kind of. This is as face-to-face as we can be for at least now.
That's right.
So what do you think? Now, I know a lot of people are asking about, political points of views. I love L. Ron Hubbard keeps asking for the Pokemon. I was like, I did get some amazing new Pokemon. It is the gold plated Pokemon cards with Pikachu, Swirl Turtle, or no, was it Word Turtle? It was Pikachu, Charizard, and I forget who it was. But it's the gold plated ones from Burger King. I don't know if you know about Pokemon, but
yeah, my son was into Pokemon. I had a couple boys into Pokemon. So
that's because it's a collection thing. It's literally an amazing moment.
I know. I taught my kids how to say Pikachu when they sneeze.
Pikachu. Yeah, try watching that as an adult and like walking around to people, and when people sneeze, you go Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Yeah, and then they look at you like, I'm okay with being special, guys. Don't think I embarrass very easily. Because I'll walk around in my Pokemon outfits and be like, what are you gonna say to me? I'm built like a linebacker. Let's go.
Right. Me too. I may be fat, but I'm strong.
Yep. Yeah, it takes a lot of strength to carry this flubber. I'm telling you.
Right? Yeah. Nobody would ever want to steal my wife or me because they'd,
I'm pretty sure if anybody tried to steal me, Carrie'd be like, you could have her, but I know you're going to bring her back. She's going to start asking for her picky food, and you're going to be like, no, we can't make you a smoothie. And then I'm going to sit there and be like, but I need a smoothie. Do you not understand? I have medical issues. I have to be on a healthy diet.
It's so funny because my wife's like, I mean, if they tried to steal her, then they'd just bring her back because of her mouth. But me, they'd be like, bringing me back because I got eyelashes on my car. Like, oh, she's too bougie.
Oh my God. So when we were out, I love this. When we were out, so we stayed at the Wilcox. I don't know if you had a chance to see the pictures.
Yeah, I did.
6 people to a room, and the room is about, I'm going to give it like a 10.5 by maybe 11 feet, 12 feet. And there'd be anywhere between 6 to 12 women in the rooms, or 6 to 12 men. And so we were sitting there and we were like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. I have the first 3 edition Charizards from a new pack straight into a card holder. Nice. You got his Medicaid. Yes, I've been looking into the manufacturers. The manufacturers is what told me to go through a couple of the different options. Sorry about that. But we went to the restaurant on the roof. Now, on the roof, they kept saying bougie fries. And I'm like, what's a bougie fry? Because I don't understand how you can bougie fries. Like,
oh, you can bougie fries.
Yeah, the trick is truffle sauce and a little bit of cheese. That's not bougie. That's just making it taste like mushrooms. It's making my French fries taste like mushrooms with cheese on it. But it's still got the texture of a French fry. But it's bougie. No, I'm good. I'll go with the non-bougie option of no fries, and I'll just take fruit. And they're like, oh, do you want tahini? And I'm like, no, just fruit. I'm trying to be healthier. Otherwise, I'm going to sit there with the tahini and be like, spicy. Oh, chest pains. Oh, no. No, I have enough pains. Like, as I'm cold and it's 98 degrees outside.
I definitely know what you're going through, though, man. The blood clots in the lungs, and I mean, if you don't catch it early, I mean, it could rock your world for the rest of your life,
Well, so far, it's the pain. Let me take this off, but I can deal with a lot of stuff. But for me, it's the pain that comes along with it. Like, it feels like someone's just stabbing you in the lungs, and you just have to sit there and be like, Like I was so when we were at the concert, I was leaning up against a pole and just going, oh God, stop punching me, God. You know, if you're real, which a lot of people say you are, I really need this to stop. You know, and I'm just trying to keep recording while still leaning,
Right.
and then everybody's like, the sound is horrible, and I'm like, that's all I can do, guys.
Yeah, I was telling my wife, I was like, what? They were gonna charge her to take a GoPro in?
Yep.
Like
Professional fee of $250, which I did not have. So I brought enough to buy 6 waters. And then I got lucky and they didn't charge me.
Yeah, that's crazy because like here, you can do all of that here. Like you can take professional cameras, you can take GoPros, you can anything in the clubs here.
It could be a Viper Room rule.
Probably.
Which would have been amazing because the GoPro has such good sound and such a good picture that even if I have really horrible reception, the picture is just cinematic.
I know. I told my
I
wife,
always recommend streaming from GoPros.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I had a GoPro. I'd totally do that when Laura gets here. But
well, if anything, I can always loan Laura my GoPro if that happens.
I can bring it back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, we could do that. But I'm so excited for her to get here because I've got. I don't know. Did you see the banners?
Yes, I did. I think it's amazing. Everything you're doing is amazing, and it's you're doing it without growing up in Scientology. You're doing it just out of the goodness of your heart. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like politics when you feel that something's not right, we have a right to stand up. We have a right to speak up. Like that's our right. And if you don't speak up and you just shut up, then just know that you're part of the problem.
Oops, the person that got me the hat.
Oh.
Because it's slick. I have my little folded bill. You know, I'm old, guys. I'm old. I'm a 90s kid. Okay. Got to do the bill flip. And it also, if you have glasses, it helps it so the rim doesn't touch the glasses.
Nice. I never knew that because I don't wear hats.
Yeah, because you just give it a little fold. So just a little fold in the top, and then it pulls it just enough so it gives you room for your glasses without smashing your glasses into your skull.
Nice. But yeah, I just it was Laura's video when she screamed at her dad, and it was just those words, "Dad, I love you." And I immediately got chills and I started bawling. And my daughter happened to be right next to me that night. She was having a bad night. And she says, "I loved my dad too." And I was just like, oh, you know, like it's a different heartbreak, but it's still a child, you know? And Laura was still a child at that time. So I was just like, I've got to do something. Like, I know I've driven by, you know, the Scientology org here for many, many, many times of all the years I've lived here. But yeah, so I'm getting postcards made, front and back.
Nice.
We're going to hand them out. I've got, I still have to get the stickers, but we're going to get some stickers and stick them all over. Yeah,
I tried sticking. I had received a whole bunch of stickers, so I went down by the org and I went and hit every single phone pole. I'm like, ting, 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 ting. And then I went back and like half of them were taken down. And I was like, well, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Like, you should have just left it up. You leave Pearl's up because when Pearl goes for her walks to make sure if she needs to put up more stickers, you know, you leave Pearl's up and you take down mine. Like that's just not fair. Equal. It needs to be equal. You leave hers up, then you must leave mine.
Oh, I would if they had planters here like they do in LA, I would be I would be sticking those stickers on the planters, and then I'd get, like something to heat them up. So if they tried to pull those some beaches off,
It just tears. Nice.
yeah.
Here, let me answer this question real quick. MD Media, you do have to use a third-party app. It's called Quick, Q-U-I-K, and it makes it so easy. It does the sound balancing, and you can use your GoPro 9. It just looks for the GoPro, and it automatically does the Wi-Fi just like your normal GoPro, and it sets it up. You just, from your phone, you turn on the hotspot, and that's it. Like, literally, even if you have a poor signal, the GoPro still works. I had 1 bar, and it was beautiful when we were streaming there.
I do want to give a shout out to MD Media. He has been out there in LA doing some good work. Even with his back the way it is, like he's been doing good. So
Yeah, I was a little sad that when I was down there, I didn't get to protest, but my body was pretty much like, woman, what do you think you're doing? Like, you just sat in a car for 8 hours and, you need to rest. And then it'd be like, okay, well, I just did this. We went, but I did get to take Carrie to the observatory, which is one of my favorite places in LA. I mean, and it doesn't cost you anything. You just go there and you get to see all of LA in a full panoramic view. You get to see how small the blue buildings are in comparison to the greater Los Angeles, and then you don't feel like it's this huge cult anymore. You feel like it's just a little blip in the map.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So that to me always feels good.
Me and my kids, we went on vacation in April down to LA, and I was hoping I could meet some of the protesters, but at that time I couldn't get anybody to respond back. So I was like, another time. I'm only 13 hours away, guys. But yeah.
That's a long drive. 13 hours is a long drive.
Yeah. Yeah, we do about 10 stop and then we do the other. So
10 hours of driving.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I could not do 10 hours of driving. Carrie probably could, but I would prefer not, just because my body. Hi! It's the amazing Laura! Did you get to see some of the amazing videos of you, Laura? Like, your show was awesome. It was so nice to see her live. Just wait till you see her live. You think her music touches you when you're just listening to it?
Oh,
Wait till you see her facial expressions, the way that she's like hold on, we'll use the mouse. Be like, and it's just that like instant, like you can see every inch of passion that woman has, and it's so refreshing.
So I totally know I'm gay, but when she took off, the black thing and then ended up in that sexy, BDSM thing, I was like, oh damn. And then you walked up closer to the stage and totally got butt shot of her, and I was like, I think nobody's gonna like this.
Yeah, I did. I had to sit down, guys. My back was pretty much like, why are you holding this camera up? Like, it's starting to hurt. But then I was like, okay, let me hold it from here. And then I was like, oh yeah, that feels even worse. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, let's go sit down. Someone's saying they're going to book it on Free Wins for Tom's next birthday. Well, you guys can have fun on Free Wins. I'm good. I'm trying not to be on a boat full of cultists. Could be me. But we'll go with no. The newest nut. Amazing show, Laura. Thank you for sharing the video, Liz. Absolutely. And I know that it wasn't as perfect as everybody wanted, but you know what? Nothing is perfect in life.
Yeah.
Nothing. If it was perfect, we'd have our family.
Like the perfect teaser that maybe you should get up and go to her show.
Yeah.
When she comes near you.
When she comes to a city near you, go see her. Go see, see Happy Dynamite, because that song is just
That is my wife's favorite.
Learning and loving is one of mine because it's hard for me to learn how to love. And that's the big difference. When you don't grow up being loved, you have to learn how to do it.
Oh, I was trying to get video of my daughter the other day because she was singing I Love You, and she was in the bathroom brushing her hair, and all I could hear is her just, I love you, I love you, I love you. I was like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
But see, that's the thing is, my daughter has got a beautiful voice. She's only 9. And I have been a singer for, I don't know how many years. Probably, I started dancing around the house singing, I don't even know. But, and I was on Star Search at one point in time. So I was just like, you remember Star Search?
I do.
Yeah.
Britney Spears was on it. So was Christina Aguilera.
Aguilera. Yeah, I didn't mean any of those guys, but I was on Star Search, and I danced on Star Search to the yellow polka dot bikini.
The itsy bitsy teeny weeny little polka dot bikini that she wore. The first time I saw that, I was watching Nerds, which I then tried to watch about a month ago and realized, oh my God, like all of this is against the law. What you're doing is against the law. Like I was so in love with the movie when I was a kid, you know, because the nerd finally getting the girl, and I was like that. I was that student that was like getting my homework done. Once I learned how to read, I'm getting my homework done the instant it's handed to us. And so I was like, the nerd's gonna get the girl. And now look, this nerd got the girl.
Right? And a beautiful girl. Carrie is beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, she is. She's gorgeous.
My
She
wife
is.
always tells me that I'm beautiful, but
You are.
sometimes
Just say you are.
Some,
Just say thank you.
Sometimes she says, babe, show me that sexy face. And I go, okay.
See, when I do that, I usually go, you want me to bring, I got to bring the sexy back, but we got to take the hat off because the hair looks so nice. And then you can't help but smile. And then the instant they smile, you're like, that's amazing. So what's been new with you? What other plans do you got? I heard you are talking about doing some new stuff.
Yeah, so we have to, well, we're pressing charges against the Church of Scientology for misuse of 911 services. And I did get told on Friday in an email, I didn't see it until Saturday, but Friday in an email that because the police department decided that they didn't want to file it, and I have to file it myself, it's a $233 filing fee.
Yep.
But I don't, I love my wife. She's, don't make me blush. But I don't have any attorney fees because the prosecutor will, you know, do the attorney and fees and all that. So as soon as we get $233, I'm going to file it, and the charges are going to stick. The only debate is who they're going to file them towards. So if is it going to be Sandra Lucas and Sarah McCandless, the two main people who are calling, or if they can do it towards the entity. So it's really hard to get it towards the entity, but, and you know, some people are like, well, don't you feel bad doing it against the two people? No, because they know what they're doing. They're not dumb.
Yeah, they're doing it intentionally to hurt people.
Yeah. And so if they're going to sit inside the cult and do what the cult tells them, then you have to be responsible for your own actions. You know, and that's it. So everything that you say, do, or whether it's live stream or not public or in a text, like that's going to come back on you, whether you know, you did it in the public or not. So if it comes back, you have to pull up your big girl panties and you have to just admit to it, and, you know, don't make up excuses, but just admit to it, you know?
Yeah.
Be a woman. So
like
or
I'll admit I did some really fucked up things when I was in Scientology. I would make people feel bad. I would break down their spirits. I would treat people horribly, you know, but at the same time, is that the person I want to be now? No.
Yeah. So
I
mean,
want to be a light, not a darkness. I want to be the positive and not the negative.
yeah. So I'm gonna so we're gonna have the 2 banners when Laura gets here.
Nice.
I told Laura, anybody that comes here with Laura, if it's selfless, whatever, like, I got a big ass front room and they can crash in it for free. We're gonna make it cheap on them. Like, you know, I'm only 20 minutes from the venue, you know, like, well, I'm 20 minutes from downtown, so it's whatever venue.
Right.
But yeah, they can all crash here.
How have you had so much success? I haven't had that much success getting her booked, but I'll tell you, do I love the learning experience? Yeah, because I find out, oh, you have to have this, and this to book someone. But if she's ready in a year, she can perform at one of our venues. Because they book fast.
So we have a couple different types of venues here in Salt Lake. So we've got the easier venues, and then we got the like medium venues, and then we have the big ass venues, you know. So we've got different levels of venues, and most everybody starts at like the lower venues, and then once the medium venues hear you, then they want you back, so they pull you in, and then the bigger venues, you know, so that's kind of like how it goes here. I mean, there is so many different, like, I wouldn't say like dive bars, but like bars that have people there. There's Killer Bee, there's Verse, there's the Depot. The Depot's probably like a medium type venue, but you could still get in there. But Verse just actually opened up. They're an LGBTQ. They have drag shows there all the time. Like, they're super, super fun. They've got 2 big bay doors that open up to the whole entire public. Like, it's so cool there. But but yeah, there's a lot of different venues. It just depends on like who has the room, because our venues are pretty booked for the most part. But they can still squeeze people in.
I like that. I'm gonna see if anything can be squeezed in, even if it's 30 minutes or something like that. I'm gonna try that approach. Well,
And
if
then,
you are listening
if not, like, we will set this bitch up downtown, right in the middle of the block, and we will just do our thing.
Right.
And I'll be going around with a donation bucket, you know, like, that's just what we'll do.
Yeah, there we go. And Laura will be live at 4:20 today. So if you do not remember any other words, remember 4:20. And you need to remember to be on Laura FM's YouTube channel for her update, because that's where I'll be. It's the Laura FM SP tour.
Woohoo! But
I already got to see it, so now y'all got to see it.
Man, and if she's here for a couple days, we will go from like city to city, because we got like a big county with like 40 cities, you know, around us. We'll just go city to city, just crashing in the park. We'll just do our thing. You
Heck
know,
yeah.
We'll
I don't know about crashing in the park, because that's a little scary. Like, did you never see the Zodiac Killer? Like,
no.
Nobody's trying to kick it in the park. No. Laura will not be put in Zodiac Killer Part 2. No.
But so yeah, but we're doing some things here. We're you know, we've got the charges that we're gonna do. And then I am planning a big protest. I'm trying to get people from around the area. We've got a lot of neighbors that are going to be coming out, by neighbors around the org.
Nice.
Getty Images is going to come out. And yeah, we're going to do something bigger than we've done before, because we handed out free cookies and water, just to kind of let people know that we're up there protesting. And that's how a lot of the neighbors found out. And so yeah, we're just gonna keep going. My goal is, when I get there, I want to completely have signs all the way, up and around the corner. I mean, just the mere image of my car there, they get pissed off. So
Yeah.
just imagine what these 4-foot by 6-foot banners, they're gonna be livid.
Right?
So
it's going to be amazing. Terry Dillon gifted 5 friends and family memberships. Thank you so very much. If you receive one, don't forget to say thank you. Just say thank you.
But yeah, there's no stopping here. A lot of people are like, oh, it's dangerous. And I said, well, it's only as dangerous as you want it to be. You can't be scared of the world. You can't be scared of the people. Just as long as you're doing the right thing, you're not breaking any laws, then you're good. So we went up in the rain the other day. We sat in the car with the window down, took the megaphone, was like, kids can't consent.
Nice. I love that. I absolutely adore that. Terry, you just did it again. Thank you so much.
Woohoo!
Don't forget to say thank you. That's 10 memberships. Thank you so very much for helping the friends and family out.
Oh, and I'm on a don't tell Heather and Summer that I'm telling you this, but we're in a contest and I need a win.
Okay. Well, Mandy's here and Dr. Heather is in the chat.
Dang it! I need to get to 3K before them.
You need to get 3,000 watch hours or 3,000 people?
3,000 watch hours.
Okay. So
and they're 200 ahead of me.
Oh, that's a yes. If you are not following Crazy Love is Love, help her out. Let's see who could win this competition. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll get you to pull a random person. And maybe one of them will get the amazing Hagrid or something along the lines from the collection.
Oh, you guys help me win.
Yes, we got to help you win. Don't tell Heather. Yeah, she already put it in there. Come watch Cultology.
No. Watch mine.
I've had a channel for 8 months and I'm nowhere near there. Can I join this? Absolutely, Jen.
Sure.
Absolutely. You just reach out to the Cultology twins, reach out to Crazy Love is Love. You just have to reach out. Like, really, like, I know with me personally, I have no problem putting on small channels and being like, hey, come subscribe, because that's kindness spreads. And if you do that, if I do that for one person, then they do that for one person, and they do that for one person. Before you know it, we're all working together to build each other up. This isn't about tearing anybody down. Nobody wants to be torn down. It literally is just as simple as building each other up. Because
and that's the
Selfless
thing.
Self. Don't forget Selfless Self. If you have not yet donated to Selfless Self, please definitely do so. Because that beautiful man and his drumming skills. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, I might be able to do it. Let's see. We might be able to see it because we went to. Oh, is it not letting me see it? Well, that's just rude. Never mind. It won't let me pull it up. We went to the Guitar Center. And when we went to the Guitar Center, we were waiting for Sergio Belinsky. Selfless was just on the drums.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to sit there and record and be like, I mean, it definitely makes me want to learn to play the drums better than the.
Any channel that is below 1,000, definitely email me at Crazy Love is Love Audit, and I'll get your channel up on my page. That's the thing, Liz, is you bigger channels that are bringing us smaller channels on. This is how we grow the movement.
Yeah,
like
we grow it one person at a time.
Yeah, and you know, we have a ton of small channels that are under 1,000 that, you know, we really need to build up. I don't know if you've seen Rika, but she's a badass. Like, she's doing good. But yeah, like that's the thing, is we need to build each other up, because the more people, the more, you know, we're gonna reach. And so I've actually started live streaming on Facebook as well now. And then probably within the next month, I'll go to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and then add my Twitter, things like that, to just make sure that we're hitting all platforms, you know.
I don't even know how to do all that. So
Oh, it's easy.
That's beyond my scope. It goes, hold on. Meow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, like I got 1.2K followers, I think, on Facebook on my page. So, you know, I've got a pretty big following there. So yeah, I just you keep pushing it out to more platforms, and the bigger and bigger it's gonna get. I'm planning on handing out these postcards, and, you know, letting people know, you know, to come protest with me.
Your wife's taking a nap.
She just woke up.
Yeah, she's taking another nap because you're busy.
She's a liar. I got,
and definitely, if you are protesting, reach out to sptv.space.
I got the water. I'll just go spray her.
There you go. Just spray her. And be like, rise and shine, twinkle toes. We're going to wash the gay off.
I mean, she does like to be wet, so. Yeah.
That's another story for another channel, also called X.
But yeah, guys, so we're just gonna keep trucking here, and it ain't gonna stop. Not now, not anytime soon. But
we're not gonna stop at all. We're gonna keep going until I get my dad, till Laura gets her mom and dad.
Yep.
I already have my mom. We're gonna do everything that we possibly can to get everybody out and do this legally.
That's one thing that's on the back of one of the postcards is missing Scientologists: Diane Anderson, Phil Anderson, Bob Ferris, Mike, and Emily Jones. You know, so that's on the back of there. So we're just gonna spread it out, and I've got a couple businesses that are gonna let me put flyers and pamphlets over there. So we're gonna get those made and get those over here, and we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, just keep on keeping on.
Yep.
That's what we'll do. And if we need to take this all the way back to the change, and the change has to be what was working before, some things that were working before don't work now. So we're going to change it up a little bit and go legal routes. You know, if that means everybody's getting an attorney, then guess what? We're going to keep them tied up in court.
Well, and me and my, I have a little person on the back end with me. We are getting a case together to send out to the FBI, the Labor Commission, and the IRS. We found faults in their tax records, things that we want clarification on. And as a 501(c), they have to give us clarification on it, and then they have to show proof. And so we've got, I think it's like 146 files right now, but yeah, we're just going down all of the entities, and I mean, it's crazy what we found out, how they launder money. We found that, so we're going to send that into the FBI. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's every little bit counts, because let's be realistic. They're getting millions, hand over fist, hand over fist, hand over fist, like just
Yep. But hey,
millions.
did you know this? If if you are one that sends something into the FBI and they end up taking down Scientology, 95% of the time there's a reward and it'll be split.
Good. I'm glad you'll get a reward.
So just let you know.
Hey,
Start sending
you know,
shit, people.
Start sending it in. Just keep it coming, because I've already done my reporting to the feds.
Yeah.
I've done the local and to Los Angeles. I've done reporting to the DOJ. I've reported, what I went through, the abuse. You want to see scars, I'm covered in them. Just get close enough to me and you can see every single one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing here.
Good. I'm glad. And if you are not subscribed to Crazy Love is Love, subscribe to Crazy Love is Love. And they're in a competition. So you got to watch the Cultology twins and you got to watch Crazy Love is Love. And you got to. Okay. Well, I can't do that to Heather. I can't do it to Summer. They'll kill me. Yeah. We're friends.
My head is better than their too.
I'll agree to disagree.
Okay. Fine.
But thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and drop out and finish this, but I want to say, you and I need to chit chat soon. Reach out to Heather. She'll give you my number.
Okay.
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 All right. We'll talk to you soon. Tell Rebel stop napping. It's too late in the afternoon.
All righty. I will.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget to watch those hours and let's see who's going to win this competition.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's what's going on. We have a lot of people that are doing a lot of different things. Lady Jane, so good to see you. Everyone, thank you so very much for coming. Thank you so very much for showing support. We're all doing the best that we can to close down this ridiculous, horrible entity. You also have the SPTV Discord if you're ever looking for a friend. Mary, you're never late. Whatever time you get here is the time you're meant to be here. Right? It is a sexy hat. And you got to fold the bill a little bit so that way it doesn't mess with my glasses. Because let's be real, I can't see without them. Got to get back on the road home. Love you, Liz, Carrie. Love the chat. Well, good, Mario. It was so good to see you. But I want to say thank you so very much, everyone. If you can help out, please definitely do. If you are not subscribed to Selfless Self, please definitely do so. We've got Jen also has her channel up. Please definitely subscribe. The best thing that you can do is just show a little love, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and we do what we do. If you're not subscribed to Mandy or Cultology, please definitely do so. Every little bit helps. And as long as we're getting the message out, that's what really matters, is getting that message out. Okay, Jen Marie, I'd love to talk to you about your experience with me, how similar our experiences are. Jen, that sounds amazing. We should definitely do that. I promise. We need to help Crazy Love is Love raise the $233 for these filing charges. Yes, we definitely do. Hopefully she can go live and talk about it on her Venmo. If you're available at 4:20 California time, please remember the Lara FM will be live at 4:20. So please show a little love. Yes, you can email me or Facebook me, Jen. Either one works. I have a doctor's appointment in a little bit, so I wanted to say thank you to everyone for coming in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for helping me with the legal funds and also with my medications and all the doctor stuff, because we still have to figure out how to raise that $350 so I can see the specialist so they can hopefully take the clots out. So anyway, thank you so very much, everybody. And the same way I always start it will be the same way that I always end it. And that is with the amazing Lara FM.
So now